Hey guys, so I'm gonna try and keep this short, simple, and sweet. Okay, so I got a few comments on on reply to comments, because if I see a dog on YouTube that looks aggressive, and I see the owner, like. Clapping for it to be aggressive, and I put some comments up there, that dogs, that there is no bad dogs, it's just bad owners, and somebody actually made the reply to that comment that that they agree that dogs are an image of their owners, but I'm stupid if I think that there are no bad dogs, that dogs are like people, and that they do have, and that they sometimes are born with an aggressive tendency. Somewhat I agree with that somewhat. They're just like human. Aggressive tendency, I don't really think that's the right wording, but some people are born with mental problems. I don't really want to say mental problems because I might be offending someone, but that's the only wording that I can think of at the moment. But yeah, so some people are born with mental issues, as are some dogs. Just because people have schizophrenia doesn't mean dogs can't have schizophrenia. People put these all aside when it comes to dogs, because people think of dogs, as nah, they can't have the stuff we have. If they're aggressive, we've got to put them down. But it's the same as a person with a mental problem who kills somebody. No, I wouldn't say kill. Who attacks somebody, and they say, oh, well, we've got to put them down. We've got to kill that person. I was in science class one lesson, and we dissected an eye. And it was a bit gross. And it was compulsory. You had to do it. A few people vomited. So, but a teacher, because somebody raised the point of how it's like, of how of how they are allowed, of how when you kill a bull you take out its eye, it's alright. Well, I raised the point, that humans are a lot like us. Animals are a lot like us. So why should we be allowed to, now I'm not trying to be nasty or nothing, I'm just simply raising a point that you can think about. Why is it that if we kill a bull and take out its eye and use it for cutting up its eye, and that's called food produce, when if we cut out a human's eye, it's called manslaughter, murder. And I'm not saying manslaughter, or murder, a good thing, but it's a horrible thing, completely horrible. And I'm not saying that it's good whatsoever, but that's what we've got to start thinking about. Is it good for food? Like, fair enough, food produce. But when you're taking out their eyes, to cut up, and it's just the point that you can think about. Back to the point I was making about dogs with mental issues. Right, so some dogs can have mental issues, just like humans. Humans can be born with mental issues. Dogs can be born with mental issues. It's just dogs. We don't think of dogs as mental issues. We think of dogs as a problem, right? A problem dog, or we think of them as a great dog. No, I'll rephrase that. We think of them as, there's 3 grades people put them in: a problem dog, an alright dog, and a great dog. Alright, great dogs, you know, you think they'll be loyal to you. Right? Well, you know they'll be loyal to you. Good dogs, you know, you're not sure. Bad dogs, you think, no, we've got to put them down. But I'm going to tell you now, 80%, no, more than that, probably about 95% of those bad dogs are a mirror image of their owners. You know, so they reflect off their owners. 5% of those dogs have mental issues. You know, and I feel sorry for that 5% that they had to be put down. I feel sorry for the whole 100% of bad dogs that had to be put down. Because we have, in this society, in the human society, most people don't think of it, but we have got dog psychiatrists. You know, shrinks for dogs. Yeah, we do. It's nothing new. We've had it around for years. People just, they either don't know about it, they don't care, they don't want to spend the money, you know, they don't want to go through the hassle, but we do. We have these, and we have dog rehabilitation centres, and we have dog rehome play. We've got all these things to stop these dogs being put down, and it still keeps happening. I told you I tried to keep it short and sweet. I'm sorry. You know how I can get rolling. But yeah, so just something for you to think about the science project I was telling you about how someone raised the point and then I raised the point. Well, why? And just to recap, that wasn't, you know, I don't want to go out and murder some people, take their eye, you know, say it's alright, but it's just something for you to think about. And also, on that, if you've got any comments on really what you think the difference is, what justifies it other than for eating, alright, so put food produce aside, what justifies taking out a living being's eye and cutting it up into pieces, rather than science, because we know all about them, we know everything about them, rather for science, right? So you can't say anything about science, and you can't say anything about food produce. You have to give me what you think on this, and also try and give me on what you think about the bad dog, good dog, great dog, and about dogs with mental issues. So they're just 2 things I want you to think about. I know I've been thinking really heavy on them, so sorry about the long video, but so I'll talk to you guys later. If you want to recommend, if you want to ask me to do a video, just go subscribe, go into my inbox me, and I will definitely get back to you. So yeah, talk to you guys later. Like me on Facebook, the link will be down in the description. It's www.runningwithdogs so www.facebook/runningwithdogs1, and I've also got a webpage, www.runningwithdogs.yolasite.com. So go on that, check it out. And you know, remember, running, it's got 1 N in it. I mixed up the first one, so I have to keep it the same. I can't really change it now, but yeah. So have a good time, everyone. Leave some comments, inbox me if you've got a question, and I'll get back to you. Alright, see you guys.